Hey guys, it's Ash and B.
Hey.
How are you?
Oh, just great. Yeah.
Not super convinced.
No, I am good. I'm having a little beverage.
Cocktail. Sorry, you guys, you're going to hear my iced maybe because I needed to mix mine.
I know. I have a little ice in there too.
Tony gave me a refill, and if you guys don't know Tony, he has very heavy hands.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So that's why
he's a big guy. A little bit of a man. It's so funny though because I love having my drinks in my copper mugs. Everyone knows who knows me. I have like a row of copper mugs hanging from my
row.
Isn't it? It's
only a row.
That's a row.
You have 2 rows. Or offset row.
Well, you know what? I had 2 rows. I did get rid of some.
Oh,
they were just getting a little old.
Oh, okay. So you need new copper mugs?
I really like the black.
Oh, yes.
I love the black.
Yes. You know what? I do know what you're talking about. And it looks so clean.
It does. I like
so
it
nice.
a lot.
Because it's not going to tarnish,
no.
Right? I mean, I don't know. I guess maybe it might.
These are from Japan, though, these ones.
We have the same one right now.
Mm-hmm. The ones we have are from Japan. No, I did not go to Japan.
Not Vietnam? Japan?
Japan.
Why no Vietnamese copper mugs?
Because my husband forgot to buy me something.
In Vietnam?
Yes. So he bought me a little something.
He did buy you something.
He did buy me a little something. So he picked these up at the airport in Japan. But they actually are very heavy.
Yeah.
They're very nice.
They are very nice.
Very
and
nice.
It's not something that you're ever going to be like, yeah, I wish you hadn't gotten me these.
Right.
So it was a good choice.
Yeah.
Better than like a little chintzy gift or something.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Or like a souvenir gift.
Yeah.
Typically is.
Or like a saber-tooth necklace or something.
It's not a saber-tooth. It's like a jade, or no, it wasn't even jade. That is Vietnamese. Vietnamese are very into jade, right?
I have no idea. I think it was wasn't it like an elephant
tusk necklace? Yeah.
Yeah.
Probably. Poor little elephant.
I know. And since I'm super earthy and crunchy, I am not.
You are slightly crunchy.
I don't know how am I crunchy,
girl?
Really? I really don't think I am.
You think?
No, maybe I'm not crunchy. Maybe I am crunchy because I try, like for food purposes, maybe a little bit, but I still eat. Whatever.
What deodorant do you use?
Okay, actually, it's very funny that you say that.
You changed back to normal deodorant?
Well, I was running out of Native, and I'm like, I need to get to the store. And my life has been, I don't know what my life has been. It's been a tornado for like the last couple of months. And I was down to like where, when your deodorant gets so far down, it starts scraping your fucking skin.
Yeah,
so that's where I was with Native, and I happened to go into...
Oh gosh, you found a new crunch.
So I go into the store and I'm like, I need to pick up a deodorant because my deodorant, I was picking up other things and I was like, I'll grab a deodorant. Well, they didn't have Native.
A crunchy one, so you went to a normal store.
So I think they had one Native one, but it was like, the scent was like musk or something. I was like, no.
Perfect.
I'm going to go ahead and not get that one. So I got like a regular one. It's like
you're wearing like Degree or Secret.
It's like something one of those like it's like clinically blah blah blah. I don't know.
Clinically proven to be strong enough for a woman. No, strong enough for a male, made for a woman.
Yeah,
or something like that.
Yeah, something like that.
Huh.
Yeah. So I got that. I know.
So okay, fine. You just became less crunchy.
I did. Became less crunchy.
Mm-hmm.
I was in a bind. And you know what? My pits will smell, so I needed something.
Yeah. Now, when you go back to using your crunchy stuff, Is it going to be stinky?
I'm still not crunchy enough to use like a cup, like some of our friends.
For anyone who doesn't know what she's speaking of, she means a cup, a period cup.
I think that's so nasty. I don't understand. And you know what?
Ooh, did I ever give an update on the period panties?
No. What's your update?
Okay.
Did you wear them on your heavy day?
Yes, ma'am.
Ooh, okay. What happened?
So here's the stitch.
And are they all black? Or are there other
Mine
colors?
are. I don't know.
Okay. I didn't remember when we ordered them if you could order them in other colors.
Oh, I don't know. I don't know that I even looked.
Okay.
But what I can tell you is that I never wore my period panties on a heavy day without tampon.
I thought that was the test you were supposed to do, though.
No, I cannot do that. That is, I think I'll need like 5 period panties. Sorry, guys, TMI. But Justin's gonna be like sick. I didn't need to know that.
Yeah.
Our one guy listener. No, I'm just kidding. Just kidding, Justin. But so I was wearing them, had a tampon in. I thought maybe I had been leaking some, but I'm wearing period panties, right? Like, that's totally fine.
Right.
Okay, like, I'll survive. I was working, so I was like, let me do, like, these things.
And then you'll
I'll
go the rest.
Right? Yeah. It ended up being, like, 30 minutes. Not a good idea.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
It went through?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So on a non-heavy day, I would be okay.
Okay.
Absolutely okay. And then, fun story, once you've gone through, it's not absorbing anymore. So it doesn't like dry up and then reabsorb new stuff. It was like, so then the next time, you know how sometimes maybe I need to do a lot of changes.
Yes. It
was like that, whereas like it just kept going through.
Oh gosh.
So
okay.
and again, I only got one kind, so I don't know.
These were the Victoria's Secret panty underwear.
But I thought they had different levels. Like this absorbs enough for 2 tampons.
Maybe I don't remember seeing that. I just remember seeing the sizes. And that's it.
Me too. And maybe they don't have those on Victoria's Secret.
Which is funny because I bought them when we bought them.
Mm-hmm.
I got myself a pair, and I got Tristan a pair.
Right.
And
has she given you any feedback?
I need to ask her because I actually had to remind her of them the other day. She said something, and she was on a period for like.
Oh no! If you tell me a lot of days.
A lot of days.
Oh, gosh, I do. I mean, I feel like I had long periods, but I remember when I was her age and my periods were jacked up.
And so she's like, Mom, like, I need pads. Like, I need like Kotex. Like, I need something. Like, I can't. I'm like, okay.
Pads? Is that what they are?
Yeah.
Does she only wear pads?
She does. She thinks tampons are gross.
I mean,
I think pads are gross. Mm-hmm. So, I mean, whatever. To each his own. Still can't do a cup. Well, she doesn't do a cup, but whatever. So, although I don't know what's better. I don't know what's better.
Can't wait.
But, so anyway, she's like, I said, well, don't forget, I said, for extra coverage to wear you have those period panties. And she's like, oh, I forgot about those.
I would be interested to hear what she has to say.
Yeah.
Because I'm going to be honest that when it's not a heavy day, I really do like them. Because you know when sometimes it's like not enough for a tampon, but too much for nothing.
Yes.
Then I'm like, those period panties come in for the win.
And they have them in like thong, underwear style. I have
the thong ones, which I'm very sad because we got them when they were on sale.
I know.
And I'm not going to spend a ton of money. Okay.
June is their semi-annual sale. Because remember, you're supposed to change your underwear out every 6 months.
6 months. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So if you've not changed your underwear. This is your reminder.
So what's funny about that? Okay, we're going off on a tangent here, but about underwear. But I'm going to tell you. So I did really good when we came up with that. Like, you need to change your underwear out every 6 months. I went through and I took out all my underwear. It's probably time to redo. And it's actually been on my mind. Like, I need to go to the store and like redo my underwear. But I was just telling Tony, I said, I think we need to redo the kids' underwear.
Oh.
It's time to redo the kids' underwear. I'm not sure what happened from the time that Tristan was a little girl to when I now have new little girls, but kids' underwear are not cheap.
Oh, no. No, they're not.
I'm like, I swear they were not this expensive.
You're right. They weren't.
Why are they so expensive? And
socks too.
I socks too. But I also have a little bit of a high maintenance little kid. So Georgia will not wear underwear with the elastic.
Oh, yeah, the elastic.
She doesn't like the elastic because it bothers her. So she doesn't. So, and I was at Walmart. I think
Is that when you picked up your deodorant?
Yeah, I think so. I think so.
Wow.
I spent like, I don't know, $300.
What brand deodorant did you get? Secret?
I don't know. It had to be Secret. Probably. It's either Secret or Degree.
I prefer Degree. Jason bought me a Costco 5-pack. That's Secret.
That's not good when it's not
when it's not
you like.
Yeah, I know. So
Tony orders his from Amazon.
Yeah.
He likes to just order. I think he pays too much, but he likes to order his from Amazon, and then it's like
what brand does he wear?
Old Spice.
Oh, what brand or what scent?
I think Clean.
I don't know what Jason wears, but I love it. And Jason used to get a different smell, like a different scent for the boys. And I was like, could you not get that? Because I don't like that scent. Like, could you just get what you get for yourself? And I think he thought it was weird because I'm always like, I'm not gonna think that about my kids, but I can't do the scent that, like the scent that they had whenever Hayden would sweat. I'd be like, it just was not as good of a smell.
Mm-hmm.
It didn't smell like BO. It just wasn't as good of a scent.
Yeah.
So sorry. Anyway, okay. So you got her some Walmart trims?
No, I didn't.
Because they had only elastic?
They only had elastic.
You know why? Because they're not bougie like your
mm-hmm. Target has them. Target does have them.
Target is more bougie than Walmart.
You mean Target?
Yeah.
No, Target does have them, but and even when I was looking on Amazon, like you have to kind of like dig a little bit for the no elastic look.
Well, did you search like no elastic?
Yeah, I did.
Those underwear,
and it still pulled up some with elastic. You have to like really read. It's a lot of work.
Yeah.
But anyway, I don't even know about all of that. I don't know where we went.
Socks? Like the way her socks, like the line in the sock? Yeah.
No, but it's funny that you say that because I buy them high socks for school because it's cold, and she just cannot stand having her socks up.
Really?
Yeah. She like she'll have them crunched down, and I'm like, what? That's not the way you wear them. She's like, I don't want to wear them up like that. Like they need to be down low.
Huh. Very interesting.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder what that's about.
Yeah. So besides periods and underwear, what's going on with you?
I mean, I got my hair done today.
It does look really good.
Thank you. It's been way too long.
It looks so good. I was telling one of the girls just last night that my appointment is not for like, I don't know, 2-3 weeks, maybe 2 weeks.
Well, that's not that bad.
But I have an event like next week. So I'm like, oh.
Yeah. But when's the last time you got your hair done? You don't go very often.
No, I think it was September or August.
See? And I went in October.
Oh, it was September. It was around my birthday.
Oh. Good. Mm-hmm. October, I accidentally did not schedule a next appointment. So come December, I'm like, when is my appointment? Like,
Well, and typically I was going every like 6 months.
yeah.
So I beefed it up to 5, but I almost have to think I need to really beef it up to like 4.5.
Why?
Because I feel like I'm seeing my grays when I'm doing my hair. I do. Dude, let me tell you, I was convinced forever, like, I don't have grays. I'm just that badass. I don't have any grays. I was, Tony got me, I put it on my list.
Oh, yes.
He got me this amazing mirror that I love. That now I actually kind of want to do my makeup because I can actually see. So it like pulls out of the wall.
Do you feel like your mirror was so far away? Is that why?
Well, and I'm just blind. So I'm like, well, whatever. I don't even fucking know what I'm doing. I can't see anything. So,
I have no idea where my eyelashes
I mean, most
are
of the
even
time I
at.
was doing my makeup in the car because then at least I could kind of see because the mirror's like right there in your face, right? So he got me this mirror. I love it so much. It's like my favorite Christmas gift ever, besides my Webster that I got.
You love a Webster, but you were pissed at him for getting you a Valentine's pillow.
Yes.
And I mean, I know you're not
also,
a pillow
I love
person,
the step stool. I loved when I got a step. I put that on my list. I wanted the step stool, and I got it, and I love it. I use it every day. I still use it, and it's like 10 years old.
Oh my gosh. You're a hoot.
Love this mirror, and now I can see everything, and I'm like doing my hair, and I'm like, what in the serious fuck? I'm like, that is not blonde. That is gray. I'm like, and then I see another one. I'm like, okay, I
Do you feel like
obviously
it's when
went
your
too
hair is
far.
parted?
No, I notice it when I'm curling my hair.
Huh.
So I go, and I mean, this is all I can see is right here, right? I can't see like what's on top, the back of my head. I really can't. Like I'm not looking. So I'm like,
I'm looking. That is why I get
no,
so
I will
depressed.
not look. I don't want to look. So I'm like, great. This is what I could see. I don't even know what I can't see.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I have to go like how many more weeks? So last night, the kids had their winter performance.
Oh, yeah.
And I was telling my hairdresser, her best friend, who's also a hairdresser in her same salon, her daughter goes to the same school as the kids. And I was telling her, she's like, I actually had like a hat on and stuff. It looked cute though, but I had like a hat on and everything. And so she was like,
don't say a hat. She doesn't mean a baseball cap. She means like a cute. What kind of hat is that? I don't know. I'm not fancy. I don't wear hats.
I don't know what the floppy. That's not a floppy.
No, it wasn't a floppy hat. Dang, cute hat.
I don't know. But she goes. I said something about my appointment. She goes, "Are you due?" And I said, "Oh, I'm really due." And she's like, "Actually, it doesn't look bad." I was like, "Well, my roots." So now it's like I feel like I'm kind of having to bump things up a little. I mean, most people go like every 6 to 8 weeks.
Yeah.
But I'm not a normal person. I'm a cheap ass. So I try to stretch it.
You do stretch it. You're crazy. My hair grows out like this this much, and I'm disgusted. I hate even looking at it.
But that's why I do ombre. Because I can push it.
But it doesn't matter. My natural hair, I hate the color.
I know. What I'm saying. Oh. But I feel like, I don't know. But your hair looks great. Anyway, your hair looks beautiful. Beautiful photo that you took today. Loved it. Love it.
Okay, and what about you?
Nothing. I'm just over here sitting looking like a old bitty child.
Shut your mouth.
How about my husband goes, you're going to record looking like that?
He did, but this is why. Because what did he say you look like?
I don't know. He tried to make it up like he tried to make me feel like, no, I just mean like, you look like a badass.
I was like, I don't know.
Like you're going to shank someone. Shut the fuck up.
But
that's not what you meant.
He said something like, he said her hair's like blah, blah, blah. Because it's like a headdress. Did he say a headdress?
Maybe a headdress.
I don't know.
I think he's talking about my, what is this called?
A
scrunchie. Well, I was going to say like my
Tonga. Oh. Oh.
Not my chonga. Not
No, I thought that was a concha.
Oh, a conga. Concha. No.
These girls call their
chonga.
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 They call their vagines some different things.
Some chongas. But no, it's because of my scrunchie. It's a little whatever.
I didn't know that's what he was talking about.
And if you're not watching us on Spotify,
you're jealous.
You're missing out on this wonderful
visual. Yeah. You guys have no idea what you're missing out on. Okay. So, okay. I have to tell you, you're not caught up on Jeff Lewis.
No.
Okay, you guys, if you don't listen to Jeff Lewis, I'm not trying to give you more things to listen to because you don't need to listen to here. But, so, I, obviously, Priscilla and I both listen to his podcast, and he had Tori Spelling on. They're friends.
Yes. I haven't listened to this episode yet because this was just yesterday, but I can't wait because her daughter was just in the hospital.
Yeah.
I know that. And that crazy hoe has like 1 million kids.
Well, she only has
5
of theirs and then 2 of his.
A lot of fucking kids.
That is a lot. Plus like a bazillion animals. But that's fine.
And she also went Poe. She was Poe for a while.
You know what? She might still be Poe.
I think she kind of is.
Yeah. She's like a rich Poe.
Yeah, she is. Yeah.
So.
I like her.
Okay. So what they were talking about is, we were talking about like apps earlier. And this is why I bring this up. Because she was talking about how, so she got scammed. Did you listen to that episode?
Yes.
Way back when, right? Okay.
Yeah.
So she's a dummy, and
she
got scammed where, you get an email saying, or a call or whatever, saying like, oh, your Amazon account isn't going through. This was like around Halloween. It was before Halloween because
she was placing orders for like
her kids' costumes. Yeah. And so she was like, oh my gosh, like giving them the information because she needed to get their costumes. And then her daughter, I know, her daughter is like, Mom, that's a scam. And she's like, what? Like, she ends up getting scammed like $1,500, right? So today, or no, this isn't today, yesterday, Jeff Lewis asks her, like, okay, so what's the deal with that? Like, did you get any of your money back? And she's like, yeah, I actually got $1,400 back. And they were like, wow, what about like the other, like, or no, 14, was it 1,400 or 14,000?
I don't know.
Because I thought Jeff said, what about the other 1,000? And maybe my poor brain registered only. Yeah, because why is anyone paying $14,000, $15,000? I don't know. Yeah. So maybe it was 1,000. But he's like, what about the other 1,000? And she was like, oh, well, he's like, what happened to that? And she's like, well, it was determined that those were actually my charges. And this comes back to her being Poe, right? Yeah. Because she is very bad with money, it sounds like. Oh, not only is she willing to, and you're going to understand in a second why she's really bad with money, not only is she willing to give like her card payment or her card information away to a stranger who can scam her, she is also willing, oh shoot, I forgot to record on my phone. It's okay. She's also willing to be like, oh, like I spent $1,000 and didn't even know. Like, I'm sorry, but I would know if I spent $1,000, you know? Too. So,
I would know that too, but why does $1,000 go so quick now? I'm like, where did that money go? Like,
you know why? Because everything is so
freaking my gosh, Tony's like, where did that $2,000 go? Like, I don't fucking know.
Girl, we bought groceries and paid $8.
We bought a couple gifts, and
yeah, it is ridiculous. It's horrible right now. It's ridiculous.
It's really bad.
It is. It really is. Well, this fraud, what she says is, yeah, like when my financial manager was like going through the charges, they found some OnlyFans charges that they weren't ours. And she's like, so then, we end up talking about Denise Richards at Christmas, which if you guys are not aware, apparently she has an OnlyFans and she makes bank off of it.
Bank.
Well, get this. Tori, Christmas, like, signs up for her OnlyFans and spent over $400 in on OnlyFans, just Denise Richards.
Did she?
They're friends, by the way. She spent $400.
So she could have just asked her for the
yes,
pictures.
like, hey, Rod, send me that photo of your tits. Whatever.
Yeah.
No, she spent it. And they're like, she said that apparently, like, she heard that if you give them a tip, they'll respond back to you. Well, I guess she had messaged her, and Denise didn't get back to her. And so she, like, gave her a tip, hoping she'd get back to her sooner.
What?
Yes.
Oh, my gosh.
Yeah, but she's like, and, they were like, well, limited time only, you can get this
yes, but they're friends.
$79. So it's like, well, that's a deal. I'm like, Rod, you make you're friends, and you're making horrible decisions.
Well, Ashley, just so you know, I won't be signing up for your friends only and asking you to respond to my text messages because I'm too cheap for that. So you just need to respond to my regular messages.
Okay? You're in luck that I don't have brand new tots.
Oh, okay.
So I have nothing to share.
Okay.
But if I get some new ones down the road, I'll let you know to subscribe to my fans only.
I will not lie. It is very tempting
to
what?
Subscribe?
No, not subscribe. To just
to sell the tops.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. Why not? I mean, I don't know if you care.
I really don't. I mean, I do.
Well, let's sell your tops, and you got to
hold on. I do. I have new ones. I do in the sense of like, I don't really want anyone knowing it's me. I know, I really don't. I don't want anyone knowing it's me.
Okay, perfect. So we won't do any headshots. We'll just get the top.
I mean, I could do that instead of breeding my dog and probably make more money.
Absolutely. Yeah, there are way more sickos than people that want dogs. Absolutely. Absolutely. Have you heard of these? There's a couple, I don't even know what state they're out of, but they had adopted these boys, and they did really inappropriate things.
Oh, no.
You didn't? Oh.
No.
I'll have, just because I don't want to discuss it, it's disgusting, but I'll have you read about it. Also, speaking of other disgusting things, I know I'm like, I don't want you to discuss any of this disgustingness, but what about, and maybe some people are like, that's not disgusting. What about that Tennessee police officer? Do you know anything about her?
Oh, yeah, I did.
Oh, girl.
She was getting down.
She was getting down.
Damn.
Okay, couple things. What about her husband? Is a pastor's son.
Oh, hell. Well, you know they're the worst.
But
they really are.
But
they're the sickest.
He was not.
I know from experience.
He was not in an open relationship. Only she was. She was the only.
So she was
known
open
carrier.
and he was closed.
He was closed and she was not.
That's called infidelity.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
She was telling the people that they had an open marriage,
that's
but he was not on the same page as her.
Oh, that's sad.
Very sad. I know, and he's standing by her. Just get out.
Oh, he's weak.
I mean, you look at the photos and you can tell. Yeah.
Very sad. I mean, she was a hoe for show.
faux show.
Yeah.
I mean, James.
Yeah.
What was it?
Yo ho,
Yo-ho, James's
faux.
faux. Yeah.
We had a friend that threw a pirate birthday party.
Best banner in the world.
The banner said,
Yo ho, James's faux.
yo ho, a pirate fly for me, like that. But it said, yo ho, James's foe. So I get up and I'm like, yo ho, James's foe. I mean, how can you not read it that way?
Oh my gosh! But she
Never
also loved it and was
She
so
loved it.
thankful that somebody said it like that. I think she
might be a little bit of a Tory spelling, though.
Yeah.
I don't even know that she realized I know she didn't realize what she was kind of.
Well, if she did realize it, I feel like she realized it and thought like nobody else will notice.
Yeah.
And if they do, then I'll be like, no, I just meant like pirate.
Yeah. I meant like her.
It was great. I loved it.
Yeah,
that was amazing.
That was a good.
Yes, that was. Okay, so your girls just recently had a performance for what?
For Christmas. And yep. Uh-huh.
Okay.
Yep, for Christmas. I don't know if we got like a BOGO sale or something. I'm not quite sure. I need to ask. Well, I don't quite understand it, and I'm new to the school. Hey,
New?
I'm new here.
Your kid is in her second year there.
It is, and I don't think we did it last year. And I'm assuming it's a COVID thing. Like we didn't do it maybe the school didn't do it for a couple of years or something.
That makes sense.
Not sure. I need to talk to a parent who's been there a while. But I am confused why we do a winter, air quotes, winter performance in the middle of January.
So that was a winter.
It's a winter, air quotes, performance. But our songs are all about
Christmas.
Well, they're all about baby Jesus. And
your kids do go to Catholic.
Well, yes, but it does have a very Christmas theme to it. Our kids had to be in red dresses. They could wear a red shirt with a black skirt if they didn't have a red dress. It feels very, in the songs, everything feels very Christmassy. It is supposed to be winter. It's winter. And they did not do Oh Holy Night, but they did like Baby Jesus is Born. They had Mary and Joseph and the three wise men come up and give their gifts. And it was very,
very Christmassy.
It was very Christmassy. And I just was kind of like, I love Christmas. We talked about this on air. I love Christmas.
Right.
I soak up every ounce of Christmas. I love all of it. I love everything about it. I love everything from baby Jesus and everything biblical, and also everything St. Nicholas and everything Santa Claus, everything that there is about it, because I feel like it's very pure, it's happy, it's cheerful.
Yeah.
It comes from a good background. People are happy. People have faith. You see so much of it, so much good in people during this season.
Right, right.
But I'm kind of done with Christmas. On January
decorations
19th,
have been taken down.
Everything's kind of, I feel like we're like,
everything.
oh,
It's
wash.
It's almost Valentine's Day.
I know. And here we are doing a winter performance,
which is essentially
very Christmassy, it feels.
I mean, you guys are just about a month and a half after your Christmas program, right?
Yeah.
Which is very close together.
Yeah.
And did both girls have a program? Or just Gage?
Both.
Oh.
You obviously don't look at my Instagram, okay?
I don't look at anyone's Instagram, not just yours.
Well, you posted today. So,
that was my own Instagram. Hello.
But I will show you the videos. Dani actually did really good.
Aww.
Like, I could hear her in the audience. She did really good. She's such a jealous person, though. So, one of the little girls in her class was so cute. She has, like, I can only describe it as like a chia pet on her head. It's like curls, tight curls, and kind of frowy. But her hair is so blonde, it's white.
Oh, okay. Yes.
It's very, very blonde. She's so cute, so calm, timid. Her name is so cute. I won't say her name. It's just, she's so cute.
Mm-hmm.
So,
does Dani know you think she's so cute?
Well, what happened was, we couldn't stop cracking up because she's so quiet and timid. And Tony's like, I've never heard her speak. Like, I didn't know that she knew how to talk. And she gets on the stage and she is the loudest
She's just
singer.
belching it out.
She is going, wow. I mean, she is Christ the Savior is born. She has it all. I mean, she's memorized every word. She is loud, and it is so cute, right? And they're in these little angel costumes, and it just, she was so cute. And so afterwards, we're like, oh my gosh, what about Mary Grace?
Oh my gosh.
Okay, she is so sweet and
now
so cute.
her parents are going to sue you.
I know. So she's so cute. And Dani's like, I sang louder. I was so loud. And I'm like, oh my gosh, kid. You are so jealous. Like, yes, Dani, you were so loud.
You were so loud. But
Tony's like, it's not just about being loud. Like, it's also about, like, knowing the words and singing on tune. And she's like, yeah. And I was even louder than her. I'm like, okay. It's like ridiculous.
Even louder than her. I'm so loud.
Well,
I'm going to tell Dani that I'm so loud and that she's not as loud as me.
And it's honestly, I've been so busy, and I told Tony, I was like, I kept saying I need to text my family and invite them. And then every day was just crazy.
Yeah.
And and honestly, we barely had seats. I'm glad I didn't have my family come because everyone would have been standing.
I know. Which the sad thing is they probably would have been totally fine standing. But I know time just gets away from you. I remember feeling that way about stuff that the boys did. Like, oh gosh, especially when I would mention it and my mom would be like, oh, or like if I invited my mom and she'd be like, I would love to watch. And I'm like, oh gosh, I feel horrible that I didn't invite you to the last one, you know, or whatever. Because, I don't know, they get so excited to see them. And they really are only this little for so long and only have so many, like, chances, I guess, to watch it. Like, they're only going to do, like, let's say, 8 winter performances.
Right.
Or, if they do 8. I mean, I don't know that they do it that far.
Yeah,
but they do. So, yeah.
Yeah. And, I mean, so it was the whole school there. A little packed, a little crazy. But it was really sweet.
So did you guys have to watch every single grade level?
So they split it up into 2.
Oh,
so it was preschool through 3rd, and then 4th through 8th.
Oh, that's good.
And Georgia was pissed because we left. And she wanted to watch the older grades perform.
Oh, and is one of the friends? Oh, okay.
Yeah. But I was like, you guys.
It's so late.
We need to get home. So I asked today, I said, what time did everything finish for the second show? And they said, well, we probably finished about 8:30. And I'm like, see, that's late. That's their bedtime.
Yeah. That is too late for them. But I mean, I get it. She wants to see, certain people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Danny was like, let's go. I'm ready to go.
And he's like, I was the loudest. I was the cutest. I was so loud.
I'm not
so
cute.
cute.
I'm beautiful.
I'm beautiful. I was so beautiful. I was so loud.
And
nobody was as loud as me.
And I'm ready to go home. I need to eat dinner. And she's like, she was ready to go.
I'm so beautiful. I look so beautiful eating. I need to go do that. I look so beautiful when I'm going to sleep, and I need to do that too.
She's, I don't even know what I'm going to do with her. I was telling one of the moms last night. I'm like, I don't know what I'm going to do with her. She's just going to she's the one. She's the one.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely.
Like this morning again, she wakes up. She's like, Mom, do I have school today? I'm like, yes, you have school today. Like, it's Friday. Yay, it's Friday. You woke up early and it's okay. And she's like, I don't want to go to school. Did I tell you yesterday? She goes, Mom, I can't go to school. I have a runny nose and a cough. I was like, no, you don't. You have not coughed once, and there's been no boogers coming from your nose. Yeah. I'm like, you're going to school. I don't want to go to school. I need to go to Miss Angela's.
You're like, girl, you've not gone to Miss Angela's in a while.
Yeah, it's been like a year and a half, and
yeah, no,
you can't go because she doesn't have a room for you. And then so this morning she's like, "Is it school?" I'm like, "Yes, it's school. You're gonna have a great day. It's Friday, and you're gonna have a great day. And Mom's gonna go to work." And she's like, I just don't want to go to school. I hate school. But she doesn't have any problem with the kids. She likes her teacher. She likes all of the kids in her class. She has no reason except she says she just wants to stay home and watch TV.
Oh, yeah. Sounds exactly like my kids. Yeah.
But at 3? At 3.
I mean,
what
my kids didn't have. They didn't have.
I think that all my TVs need to die. Mm-hmm. I think I have to unplug them.
Here's the thing. She's your tester. I'm sorry.
Totally.
I'm sorry, but you could throw all of your TVs off a cliff, and that girl will be like, "I just want to stay home and look at the ceiling."
Yeah.
And then you have to blow up all of your ceilings. So
I know.
There's no way around it.
I know.
It's like she's the one every time I watch like a video on Instagram or TikTok or something.
It's her.
And it's like the second child, and I know she's not the second, but it's like talking about this crazy ass kid. And I'm like, that's her. Yeah. It really is. Yeah. Absolutely. So I'm sorry.
I know. And I'm like, I don't know what I'm going to do with her. She's just so, I'm like, I never had one of my kids tell me, I hate school.
Hayden would love to hang out with Dani all day. Maybe Hayden and Dani can homeschool each other because he asked me today.
Luckily, she's pretty, and I don't even know. But
yeah, I mean, there's that. But she's also not going to be down for anyone like trying to tell her what to do. So,
and she's already a what's the word I'm looking for? She's a negotiator.
Oh.
5 more bites. 3 more bites. No, you're going to take 5 more bites or you're not getting down. 4 more bites. It's like, what beast did you come from? Why? Why are you this way?
She came
because
from you.
My other kids are not this way.
You know why? Because God was like, if I give her Dani first, she will never have another.
I was telling our friend today, I said, I'll be like, you need to clean up all your shit that basically you created, right? I'm like, clean up all your toys, clean up your mess, clean everything up. I can't. I just can't clean. Why? My leg hurts. Really? Are you fucking kidding me? Clean up your stuff. The other one, Georgia. Georgia will be like, Mom, come look and see what I did. I organized all of our shoes by size, by color, blah, 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 blah. Look at all of them. I'm like, this looks amazing, Georgia. You're so awesome. She's like, thank you. I'm like, Dani, can you just pick up the one book and put it on the shelf? Just put the one book on the shelf. I don't understand. What happened? Why? Why are you that different?
Because they are.
Oh, so
what about when they get to like junior high school, and Georgia is a disaster, and Dani's amazing? You just wait until something like that happens.
I don't know, because I think that, well, I'm really trying to instill the Catholic guilt in both of them. So far, it's working for Georgia. I don't know that it's working for Dani.
Dani needs to be like a little bit
older. I just keep spraying that holy water on her. If anyone wants to send me a little bottle of it,
yeah,
I'll take it and throw it on her.
Do you ask the priest to like dunk her every now?
No, but I probably should.
Mm-hmm.
I
feel like she wants to recommit.
She's gonna be, yeah, she's a pistol.
She is. But don't you think it's kind of funny that, and I know it's not always like that, but I feel like the majority of people, your older ones, are always easier.
Yeah. Because even though, I mean, Dani is the baby of 3, even though she's the baby of 3, she really is like second child because Tristan's so much older.
Right.
So the 2 littles are like a 1 and a 2.
Mm-hmm.
You know, they're like the first and the second all over again.
Yes.
Because of the age gap. And yeah, and Georgia's just, she's the most responsible.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, she's also very emotional. She drives me crazy how emotional she is. But she takes everything to heart, and she just wants to be great.
Right.
And she knows that she has to work at it, so she'll do it.
Mm-hmm.
Dani is like
I don't care.
I'm fucking awesome.
I don't need to be great. I'm amazing already. I don't have to do anything to be.
I hate school. I want to watch TV. I want to lick
My
the
name's
floors.
Dani. I'm gonna smoke cigarettes.
She's
and eat tuna out of can.
I'm gonna have a lollipop, and Jules gonna come down.
No,
I don't even
what about when she was like, "Mom, look at this. This sucker. It's a rainbow because tomorrow I'm gonna have rainbow ice cream."
And I'm like, "Where? From where? Because we don't have rainbow ice cream.
We're gonna get it.
We're gonna get it." No, we're actually not.
And it's like as if she was like, "You're ridiculous." Yeah, obviously,
she's like,
this rainbow lollipop obviously means I'm getting rainbow ice cream.
Yeah, and she's like,
"Hello,
I have like rainbow popsicles and stuff."
Oh, she did tell you.
Like,
I have rainbow
popsicles.
popsicles.
You have popsicles. You have nothing. You have nothing. I don't understand. What do you think you're talking about?
She's like, I dreamed it, and it will come true. And I have rainbow popsicles. They'll be here tomorrow for me.
Pray for me.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. You do need it.
Yeah.
Especially because
someone said to me the other day, "Oh, I don't know. I have all boys, so I mean, God help me." I'm like, "You, that's cute. All boys." So you need prayer until they're like 15.
Yeah.
I need fucking prayer till they're like fucking 25.
Oh, 25?
I think 25. I think at 25, between 25 and 30. I think at 25 and 30, I have a better, like, they're going to maybe be a little normal with me. I'm not saying they're ever going to love me.
No,
like, totally.
No, they're going to love you, and they are going to be more normal. I say 50 because I feel like with the girls, it's still one of those things where you're like, okay, like please don't have kids until you're actually ready. Like I know you're an adult and you think you're ready, but like, you're not ready.
Before we leave, I need to tell you a funny story because I told this to Tristan today, and she was like her eyes swelled up, and this is probably why George was getting a mani pedi on Sunday because she was so like touched. So Georgia, so I pick up the girls, and of course Dani, my fucking heart attack. She's like,
Which, by the way, Tristan is pretty certain Dani is like her child or something.
Except that they're like they're the same person on opposite. Maybe Dani just had she's got more cojones than Tristan.
Yeah.
So she's the wild spirit of Tristan.
She is.
She's her wild spirit.
She is, absolutely.
So Dani, I picked up the kids from school, and Dani's saying something, and all of a sudden I hear her saying, I have a boyfriend. And I go, excuse me? Fucking 3-year-old, turn the radio down. I was like, and I hear her tell Georgia, she's like, yeah, because he kissed me on my hand. And I go, what is going on back there? I go, Dani, what do you mean you have a boyfriend? I go, you better not have a boyfriend. And Georgia goes, Mom, are you being serious right now? And I was like, yes, I'm being serious. She can't have a boyfriend. You girls are not old enough. What are you talking about back there? That's not appropriate for you guys to be talking like that. You're way too little. You guys are babies. And I'm like, Dani, who kissed you on your hand? No, not Ronan, or I don't know, Rona, or I don't know what she called him, whatever his name is.
She gave him up that quick.
And she's like, no, not him. No, I don't have a boyfriend. No, I don't have a boyfriend. Because I'm not big, Mom. And I was like, yeah, you're not big. And nobody is kissing you on the hand, and you're 3 years old, and you're not having a boyfriend. And Georgia's like, yeah, Dani, even though I know Georgia's trying to get the gossip. Because if she can have a boyfriend, she would totally go for it, right?
Oh, absolutely.
So she's like, yeah, Dani. And she's like, Mom, you don't want any of your girls to have boyfriends? And I was like, no, I do when they're at the right age and you guys are ready. But right now, you guys are still babies, and you're going to be little kids for a long time. And then when you get older, you get into high school, then we can talk about you having a boyfriend. And she goes, so when I'm like 17, can I have a boyfriend? And I said, yes, when you're 17, you can have a boyfriend. And she's like, okay. And then Dani's like, so Mom, when I'm 18, can I have a boyfriend? I'm like, yes, when you're 18, you can have a boyfriend.
Only when you're 18.
Definitely when you're 18, you can have a boyfriend. I'm okay with that. And she's like, okay. And then Georgia goes, something like, she said something, and Dani goes, and Georgia said, Big Sis is 17. And Dani goes, yeah, and she can get married. And I said, no, she cannot get married. She's not old enough to get married. And Georgia's like they're trying to figure it out, right?
Right.
And I'm hearing their minds. So Georgia's like, yeah, she can't get married because you have to finish college first, huh, Mom? And I was like, yes. You need to finish college. And she's like, you have to be like 33. And I was like, yes, exactly. You have to be 33, finish college, and then you can get married. This is perfect. I love this. And so she's like, yeah. And Dani's like, but Big Sis cannot get married. I was like, no. And Georgia goes, and I kind of turn up the radio, like I feel like it's kind of done. And then I hear Georgia talking in the back, and she's like, yeah, if my sister got married, I wouldn't come because I'm not going to be there. And so I turned the radio back down. I'm like, Georgia, if Big Sis got married, you wouldn't go to her wedding? And she goes, no, I don't want to go to Big Sis's wedding. And of course, Dani's like, ew, Big Sis is going to get married?
It's so gross.
Ew, yuck. And Georgia's like, no, because I don't want to be sad because she's going to get married and she's the funniest person I know. And she's going to get married and the funniest person I know is going to leave us. And she's not going to live with us anymore. And she's just going to care about her husband.
Aww.
I I know.
And little does she know.
I know. And I was like, oh, she doesn't realize that she's going to be out of the house.
Yeah, she doesn't even need to get married and
Yeah.
have a husband, and she's going to leave you.
Yeah.
Sorry, Jude. I don't mean to say it like that.
So I told Tristan, and Tristan's eyes are like smiling back.
Oh.
And then, she really does think, I don't know why, but she really does think you're so funny.
Yeah.
And she loves the time that you guys have.
Yeah.
When you guys play and you guys
Well,
are
she's
together.
her big sis.
Yeah. Yeah. So I said, just nourish that for as long as you can. She's like, I will.
Aww. Good. I hope, because I know that I know she thinks Gigi gets away with like a lot, right?
Yeah.
And so she kind of like
leans towards Dani.
Favors her a little bit. But I hope she realizes that like
Gigi's harder on her.
Well,
she holds her more accountable.
Yeah, but I think that's just because Gigi's older. Gigi's a little too smart for her age,
Yeah.
And so I think that's easy for her to do. Where Dani's not going to question anything Tristan does, But I hope that she realizes that, like, she does mean a lot to her. Yeah. That she does love her, and it's going to be hard. It's going to be hard.
It's going to be very hard. They're going to have a hard time.
Oh yeah. But
it was really cute, and it was a great way to kind of, listen to where their minds are on things.
Yeah.
And then trying to fit things in.
Yeah.
Make sense of it.
Right.
Especially as far as like timelines and ages go. And where people are with, she's not 33.
Right. So she can't get married.
But she's not a little kid. So she can have a boyfriend. So.
That's cute.
Yeah.
Super cute.
I know.
Well. All right. Until next week.
Yes.
Thanks so much, you guys.
Have a good night, and thanks for swapping.
They might be listening to this in the morning.
Sorry. Have a good day.
Have a great time.
Don't forget, it's Wednesday, hump day, but you can get your hump on anytime.
Unless your spouse is out of town.
You can also, that's true, and you can also get your swap on anytime. Don't forget to listen to us on Spotify or Apple Podcasts. Spotify if you want to watch us.
Yes,
Apple
you
Podcasts.
should do that. Sometimes we look decent. Sometimes you're like, oh, wow.
Today, really rocking the pony.
It's beautiful. I love the pony.
Anyway.
Thanks so much.